All right, shalom, shalom. One moment and I'll get started. Shalom, Ak, Yahabah Shmiel Shah Brakatah. All right. Shalom. All right, Khan. Shalom, shalom. We the Hebrew Israelites. All right. First off, we're going to face the east. Give all praises, glory, honor, and power that's due to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim Rakakadash. That is who the world ignorantly calls God. All right. And the Messiah, who these people ignorantly call Jesus Christ. All right. It's your brother Rachagabar out here once again. All right. To prophesy the downfall of America, which we know as Babylon the Great in the Bible. All right. As well as to be the lost sheep of the house of Israel until the marriage of Yahweh Shah. Okay. All right. So I'm going to give double honors to the elders and the apostles at Great Millstone, man, who I learned this truth from. All right. And as you can see by going into this camp lesson, all right, what we're going to be dealing with, all right, is that the council of men is going to come to naught. All right. The council of men is going to come to naught, man. All right. Which we know these elites, Amalek, all right, they got that 2030 agenda. All right. We know these devils got that 2030 agenda, man, to where pretty much by 2030, they want to have that B system set up. All right. These devils want to have that B system set up by 2030, man. And before I hop into the lesson, man, something spiritual happened. All right. You know, yesterday I was out, you know, just touring apartments or whatever. And the lady that was doing my tour, you know, she was taking me to these different places or whatever. All right. You know, most of these apartments now, man, they got those little QR codes that you scan to get into the building. All right. You know, they got the little key fob, you know, the little key tag you can scan. All right. Which, you know, they had them shits for a while. But essentially what the lady was saying, man, was that now you can just download an app. All right. You download an app on your phone and then you can just wave your hand. OK. And I was like, what? Do you wave the phone over the scanner? And she was like, nah, man, you keep your phone in your pocket and you pretty much just wave your hand, all right, over the scanner, all right, because of the Bluetooth, all right, it picks up, you know, it's in close enough proximity, all right. But I seen that, man, and I was like, hey, man, that mark of the beast, man, is coming, okay? And so all these other camps that have been lying to their congregation, man, they're going to have hell to pay for that, you see? So I seen that, man, and I was like, that's spiritual, because she just waved her hand. Just like, you know, I keep my phone in my pocket, you know, as long as she got that app downloaded, just wave your hand and you go in, man. You see? So everything's been showing you that that's exactly what we're leading to. All right. And now we got Fed Now that is launched. Okay. Fed Now is launched, man. It's official. All right. Shalom, Akia, hope, grace, and mercy. Yahabah Shemiel Shah Brakatah. All right. So it's official now, man. That Fed Now system is launched. So, you know, we looking, all right, from now to the end of this year, for these devils to go on ahead and crash the dollar. All right. That system's in place, man. So it's all in place. So what the hell are we waiting on, man? We just waiting on Amalek to pull that plug. All right. So let's go ahead and start in the book of Psalms. All right. All right. This is Psalm 64. Okay. Psalms chapter 64. Okay. Because this is their counsel, man. All right. Is that that cities will continue forever, all right? And how do you make your cities continue forever? Is this micro technology, man? All right, the metaverse, the fourth industrial revolution, putting them chips in people, man. That's what Esau want, man. That's his you know, his heart's desire. All right. But anyways, it's in Psalms chapter 64. All right, it says, "Hear my voice, O power, in my prayer, preserve my life from fear of the enemy." You see, it says, hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, man. All right, the workers of iniquity are these damn Amalekites. You know, the Edomites, but you know, they top tribe dealing with Amalek. All right, it says, hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, man. Because we know that what they're planning on doing with this 2030 agenda, all right, is going to completely change, you know, this day-to-day life. All right, it's going to be their B system they're bringing out. And it's going to change everything, man. All right. Collapse the dollar. Bring in a digital currency. okay? Bring in a total surveillance, all right? Just like they doing over there in China. That's what's coming to America, man. And when those things happen, these Americans are gonna bug out, all right? When them things begin to happen on the earth, man, these people are gonna lose it, you see? And that's when your second Ezra's 15s and 16s fully come into place, all right? Which, hey, it was a guy, I don't know who he was, some Edomite, brother had posted. He pretty much was saying how he don't see us making it to this next election, man. 2024. All right. Essentially believing that all hell is gonna erupt before then. And then there's been several videos that's been circulating that support that. So we just ultimately gonna keep watching, being watchmen. But hey, man, we know that this collapse of America is imminent. You see, collapse of the dollar, and everybody's switching over, man. All right. It says, verse 2, hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, man. It says, who whet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words. All right. And that's why it tells you in the book of Revelations, man, that this beast, all right, he spake as a lamb. He had two horns, but he spake as a lamb. Okay, because they come with soft words, right? They tell you everything's going to be all right. That we're going to bring in universal basic income. That we're going to give you a 4-day work week, right? They're going to do all these benefits for the people. But whole time, man, those benefits are not coming without them bringing in that digital money. All right. So they're going to take away your livelihood, and then they're going to try to give you certain benefits for accepting the beast system. You see that? Let's grab that real quick, and then we'll jump back. All right. Give me one moment. All right. So Psalms 55 and 20. All right. This is Psalms chapter 55, verse 21. It says, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. It says his words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords, man. Because when you understand Amalek, these elites, the elite banking families, all right, they're the ones who fund both sides of wars, man. When you deal with the what's that bank called? The IMF, all right? The IMF, man, that bank, all right, they use that to fund both sides of these wars. Okay? So if you got these different puppet heads, these different politicians and presidents and shit, man, they're gonna tell their people it's gonna be okay, right? It's gonna be peace, it's gonna be safety, and then what's gonna come? Sudden destruction, man. Because these presidents and puppets, all right, they're nothing more than puppets, man. All right, and they're just pretty much doing what they're told. You see? So it says, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords, man. Okay? And that's why when that's why when they crashed the dollar and shut the banks down, all right, hit this place with an EMP attack, a cyber attack, whichever one they do, all right, what's going to happen, man? These people are going to wild out, all right? That's when these people are going to bug the hell out, man, all right? So let's go ahead and go back to Psalm 64. All right, Psalm 64, verse 4, it says, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect, suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. All right, so these devils put legislation, they put laws into place, all right, to take away the people's freedoms, man. All right, they put these laws into place, all right, to take away the freedoms of the people, all right, and that's what you're going to begin to see more and more, man. That's why over there in France, they got a blackout on the media, all right, because those Edomites over there in France, man, they going crazy, man. They going at it with their government, all right. And then I seen a video, it was a video posted saying how the different police officers over there in France was dropping their badges, like they was pretty much quitting, man. Which I don't know how true it is, man. I don't know if that actually happened or what. But hey, you don't really see much of what's going on over there, man. All right, because they trying to hide it from the media. You see, because that's what's gonna come to America, man. You see, that's what's about to come to America. All right, And that's what we're patiently waiting on, man. It says, um, suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. Okay, and that's why it says this in Isaiah. All right, that's why it says this. All right. All right, this is Isaiah 10:1. It says, woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that right grievousness which they have prescribed. All right, and that's what America does, man. They gave these people all these freedoms, you know, the First Amendment, the freedom of speech, right? The right to bear arms, okay? They gave you all these different freedoms, and now they're trying to take those very freedoms away. See? And that's going to cause, that alone is going to cause these people to lose it, man. All right? It says, woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that right grievousness which they have prescribed. Okay? To turn aside the needy from judgment, and to take away the right from the poor of my people, that widows may be their prey, and that they may rob the fatherless, man. Because all the laws they put in place is ultimately to destroy the nation of Israel. Okay? But they also destroy their own people in the making, man. Like with that that depopulation agenda, they want to cut the population to 500 million. Okay? That means they want to wipe out billions of people, man. Okay? Which we know Yahweh Bashim Shah's plan, all right, is to bring mass death on the earth. You see? But for these devils plan to set up the beast system, to have it pretty much looking like cyberpunk out here. You know, if you play that game, all right, these different with fucking robots walking the streets and cyborgs and shit like that, man. The Most High ain't letting that shit happen. All right, that's Esau's fantasies, man. It's not gonna happen. They all right, okay. So let's get back to the point. It's all right. All right. Verse 5, it says, they encourage themselves in an evil matter. It says they commune of laying snares privily. They say, who shall see them? So they sit in these different councils and these meetings, all right, and they think up these wicked plots to enslave the entire earth, man. And these people are ultimately letting it happen. Unless you're in these different third world countries where, you know, they got blackouts on the media and you don't see what's going on, all right, in America and these first world countries, man, they're letting this shit happen. You see, these people are going to wait till it's too late, right? Like scripture say, a thief in the night. So these people are going to be sound asleep, right? Sound asleep. They took a melatonin before bed. All right, so they knocked the hell out. Then you got that thief come in, the robbers creep in, tiptoeing around, stealing everything you got, right? And then you finally wake up to what's going on. And by the time you do, man, you've lost. You've lost everything, man. Well, that's exactly what's happening. You see, the government is taking away these people's rights, man, little by little. All right, and that's why that devil Klaus Schwab said, prepare to own nothing and be happy. You see, prepare to own nothing and be happy, man. Right? Because if you got fiat currency and you think that's going to transfer over into this next system, it's not. You're going to have to make the switch, man. All right? And that's why they're going to start causing banks to restrict withdrawals, to further collapse, and they're going to let those types of things play out. They're okay, because now that Fed now is rolled out, they can crash the dollar, man. You see? They're just going to go ahead and let that shit crash. All right? Okay, so back to the point. Psalm 64. All right? In 5, it says, they encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privily. They say, who shall see them? So like the universal basic income, right? Chat GPT and the AI, them are snares, man. You know, it might sound good. Oh, UBI, right? A set amount of money each month. You only got to work 4 days a week, right? It sound good, but yeah, man, guess what? With that, you're going to have to pay that price, man. You're going to have to take that man's chip. You see, that's what the mark of the beast is. It's the RFID microchip, man. All right, as well as Neuralink, you know, that technology. That's what it is. All right, you people are going to see that, man. All right, so let's jump on over here. All right, to the book of Acts. Acts chapter 5, verse 38. All right. All right, this is the book of Acts, chapter 5, verse 38. It says, and now I say unto you, refrain from these men, and let them alone. For if this counsel, for if this counsel or this work be of men, it will come to naught. You see? So the beast system, the Agenda 2030, right? AI, the fourth industrial revolution, merging man with machine, all this folly, man, it's gonna come to naught. The metaverse, right? It's all gonna fail, man. It's gonna be an utter drastic fail too. You see? It says, for if this counsel or this work be of men, it will come to naught. And that's why when you read, let's grab this. That's why when you read in Job, it reiterates that, man. You see? You see that? All right, let me grab this. All right, this is Job chapter 14 and 5. It says, seeing his days are determined, right? His days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass, man. And matter of fact, on the way to camp, I seen this damn billboard. Yeah, I don't know what the hell it was about, but it said something about 12 million BC, right? Esau always lying about numbers, man. We're at the 12th part now, or coming in, to the end of that 12th part, which only goes into 12,000 years, man. So this is the completion of the rulership of wickedness on the earth. It ends with Edom. It ends with Esau, man. That's why I tell you that in 2nd Ezra 6. Okay, this ends with Esau. All right, when you go into the statue, at the bottom of those feet, all right, part iron, part clay. This is it. All right, this is it, man. Okay. It says his days are determined. The number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass, man. And like I was going into Amalek. Amalek is the ones pulling all the strings. Your elite banking families, all the way back to the Rothschilds, right? All the way back to the Khazarian Empire, you see, which they end up branching out and becoming your Sephardic and Ashkenazi Jews. Yeah, they're the ones pulling all these strings, man. All right. And guess what? We already got the drop on Amalek when you deal with Balaam, that heathen false prophet. Hey, man, he told us what was happening to Amalek. You see? So let's show you that, right? We're gonna show you, man, that these devils, they're through. They're through, man. All right. All right. And it wasn't even rain on the forecast, but that's cool. All right, give me one moment. Numbers chapter 24 and 20. All right. This is Numbers chapter 24, verse 20. It says, and when he looked, and this is going into Balaam. All right. He was pretty much, prophesying of all, the different nations. Okay. It says, and when he looked on Balaam, and when he looked on Amalek, which is the chief tribe of Edom, the white man, it says he took up his parable and said, Amalek was the first of the nations, but his latter end shall be that he perish forever. You see? So that's what's coming to Amalek, man, and these Edomites, is that ultimately, when you read Obadiah, all right, the Most High is going to blot them all out because their spirit is a wicked, demonic spirit, man. Like, they can't change that, right? Like scripture say, can a leopard change its spots, man? That's how it is for these Edomites. They can't change their wickedness, man. So the Most High, the only thing he can do with that plague is to wipe it out. All right. It says, and when he looked on Amalek, he took up his parable and said, Amalek was the first of the nations, but his latter end shall be that he perish forever. You see? So that's the judgment set for Amalek. All right. Is that though they're imposters, claiming to be the holy nation, right? To be somebody they're not. All right. Their end is that they're going to perish. All right. And all the nations are going to see that they've been lied to, man. All right. These people are going to see that they've been lied to. All right. Let's grab that real quick. All right. This is Jeremiah. All right, Jeremiah chapter 16 and 19. All right, it says, "O Yahweh, my strength and my fortress." It says, "And my refuge in the day of affliction. The Gentiles shall come unto thee from the ends of the earth, and shall say, Surely our fathers have inherited lies, Yeah, like all these people walking around believing that they're the real Jews, man. Those are lies. Them devils are imposters, man. That's one of the main laws that they perpetuate. All right, is that those people in the state of Israel are the real Jews. You see that the Messiah is a white man. You see, those are all laws, man. It says, the Gentiles shall come unto thee from the ends of the earth, and shall say, surely our fathers have inherited laws, vanity, and things wherein there is no profit, man. So it ain't no profit in lying and claiming to be a nation unite. Because you still not going to get the blessing, right? You still not going to inherit the birthright, okay? It tells you in the book of Hebrews that you Edomites, you still can't repent. So you've been perpetuating a lie in the planet Earth for centuries, and it's all for naught, man. You see, it's all for naught. All right. So let's go ahead and jump back into that point. Okay. And let's grab this in Psalms. All right. Psalms chapter 49 and 11. All right. This is because this is gonna go into the council, man. You know, the different things that these Amalekites, the elites, want to set up. All right. It says, Psalms 49 and verse 11. It says, their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names, man. So they ultimately don't see the destruction of America. Like the average Edomite, they don't think that America's gonna fall. They think that this place still has some type of longevity left, man. You know, think this place got years left. Nah, man, this place is about to be destroyed. All right? Imminently. You see? It's not even gonna be years down the line, man. All right? Lord willing, we months away from this. You see? It says their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. All right? It says they call their lands after their own names. You see? So let's show you some of the things that are currently happening in the world that show you these devils wanna set up a digital society, man. All right, that's the only way these devils will be able to live forever. You know, it's by digital means. You see? But like I mentioned, you know, you got the Fed now has officially launched as of what, Saturday, right? Whenever July, this last Saturday, I believe. Okay, so we knew July 1st, man, that's when they wanted to go ahead and roll out the Fed now. So now that they rolled out that infrastructure, they can pull the plug on the dollar. Amalek about to pull the plug, man. You see? And then when that happens, like I said, they're gonna begin freezing banks, right? Causing more banks to shut down. Okay. And they about to hit this shit with a cyber attack, man, or EMP attack. One of those things, man, to cause this grid to shut down. Okay, they're gonna do that. All right. But yeah, you got the IMF, which is the International Monetary Fund, which is one of Amalek's corporations. They are looking to have a global CBDC system. All right. They're looking to have a global digital currency system, man. Why is that? Okay. Why do they want a global system to where you can transfer digital currencies from one country to the next? Why does it have to be global? Because of prophecy, man. You see, let's show you Revelation 13. That's why, man. Amalek is, hey, they tell you people what they're gonna do, man, through predictive programming. You see? All right. That's why it's a global push. You see that? None of these nations gonna be left out. All right, this is Revelation 13. And we'll jump to the point. Verse 15, it says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast. Which, man, hey, that is the most evident, man. In 2023, hey, man, this is the year, what they call the year of the polycrisis. So they collapsing a lot of shit. They moving a lot of pieces, man. All right, so that they can go ahead and roll this out. You see, it says, he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as will not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And another way the beast speaks is by their legislation, man. You see? So taking away gun rights. All right. putting laws into place, arming the blanking on it. The damn, I'm blanking on the name, man. Arming the IRS, right? Arming the IRS with hiring armed troops for the IRS, right? Shit like that, man. All right, attacking your First Amendment right, which is the freedom of speech. Which, matter of fact, let's grab that real quick, because they're also the UN, the United Nations, which is also Amalek. They have an I-Verify system, okay? I-Verify, which is to crack down on misinformation worldwide. So what are we missing here, man? We got all the pieces. We got the famine of the word ready to happen, right? We got the global CBDC infrastructure, right? And we already know when you look at Sweden years back, a lot of citizens have already started taking the chip. So everything's ready, man. It's just a matter of them pulling the plug on America and causing this place to collapse. You see, that's it. You know, really through the spirit. All right. So yeah, you got the UN with that I-Verify system to crack down on misinformation worldwide, which is going to lead to the famine of the word, man. All right. All these things are dominoes, man. Okay, so back to Revelation 13 and 15, it says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as will not worship the image of the beast should be killed. So those who oppose the system, all right, we know they got guillotines, concentration camps. You know, they got people, they got you on these different codes, right? They pretty much give you, they label you, give you a code or whatever, all right, to where whenever they cause this shit to collapse, they're going to come after people, man. You see, and start dragging people off to them camps. It says, verse 16, and he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. You see? All right. So that's why the IMF is looking at global CBDCs, man. That's why they're causing these nations all to adopt them, because it's a global takeover. See, it's going to be a global totalitarian rule, man. Okay? But we know going into the lesson that it's all going to come to naught. All right? It's not going to prosper, man. It's not going to prosper. You see? You see that? It says, verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Okay? And that's why, like I said, it was spiritual, man. When I was touring apartments, the lady was like, you just download the app on your phone and then wave your hand, right? Keep your phone in your pocket, just wave your hand, man. It's all about that motion. Like, it's conditioning people to get ready for that mark, because that's exactly how that shit gonna be set up. You see, get ready for that mark, get ready for the brain mark, which that one is gonna be the one they use to talk about being able to cure you. If you're blind, we give you sight. If you can't hear, right? You can't walk, right? You can't speak. Yeah, that's the one they're gonna use to perform those miracles, man. You see? And these people are willing and ready, man. They're willing and ready. All right, but it says, and no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. So real soon, you're not gonna be able to buy or sell without digital currency. Okay? Real soon, you're not gonna be able to buy or sell without digital currency, man. Look at Chang Shui in China. I believe that's how you pronounce it, right? I always go into this. They got different workers that's already getting paid with digital money. Look at Nigeria, okay? They already got their citizens adopting the e-naira. All right, it was, Zimbabwe. Look up Zimbabwe, right? I mean, you look around the world, man. They're already rolling this shit out. It's just America, all right. Babylon the Great, they were saving this place for last, okay? Because once this place falls, the nations are gonna look at it, all right, and then they're gonna realize that this is it, man. All right, so let's see if I can show you that. I believe that's Revelation chapter 18. There's a Revelation, the 18th chapter. All right, give me one moment. It's really the whole chapter, but I'm gonna jump to the point. Revelation 18 and 8. It says, therefore shall her plagues come in one day. All right, so we know that going into a period of time, man. You see, That's why Yahweh Shah said, this generation shall not pass till all of these things be fulfilled. All right, so until all these prophecies are fulfilled concerning the mark of the beast, right, concerning the famine of the word, all right, concerning famine of food and water, right, concerning World War III, all right, this generation ain't gonna pass, man. It says, Revelation 18:8, therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine. You see, it says, and she shall be utterly burned with fire, for strong is the Lord power who judgeth her. All right, and that's why they got that movie Oppenheimer coming out. I believe going into the creation of the atomic bomb. But that's why them different devices was made, man. These different nukes, the atomic bomb. They didn't make that shit for nothing. All right, they made that to fulfill prophecy. All right, let's grab that real quick. All right, so Isaiah. Yeah, man, they made them the atomic bomb, these nuclear missiles. All right, all for the sake of World War III and for destroying America. You see? Yeah. Isaiah 54:16. It says, behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. And I have created the waster to destroy. All right. So what's that waster to destroy, man? You know, thousands of years ago, you didn't have ARs, right? You didn't have tanks. You didn't have ICBMs, atomic bombs. You didn't have that shit back then, man. But for the sake of World War III, that's why those things were created. Right? Let me read it again. All right, Isaiah 54:16. It says, behold, I've created a smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth the instrument for his work. All right, that's them instruments. All right. It says, and I've created the waster to destroy. Okay, so we know the prophecy set against America is to be utterly burned with fire. All right, so let's go ahead and read that again. Okay. All right. Revelation 18:8. It says, therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, man. And she shall be utterly burned with fire, for strong is the Lord power who judgeth her. It says, and the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning. Okay? That's why I say in Jeremiah 50 that they would have healed Babylon, America, right? They would have healed this place, but it can't be healed, man. All right? This depression that we're in, okay? This coming collapse, you see? All of these things, there, you can't be healed from them, man. We're not turning back. All right? It's not going to get better. See? And that's what the scriptures warn you about. All right? That's why the prophets warn you. Okay? All right? It says, verse 10, standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, alas, alas, that great city Babylon, which is America, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come. See? So now we know that Russia has been moving nuclear nukes to Belarus. You see? They've taken it a step further, man, and they're now moving nukes to Belarus. Why? All right, because they understand that the proxy wars they've been fighting with America is about to turn into a hot war. You see? And it's going to end in the use of nuclear missiles, man. That's how it's going to end. That's going to be the icing on the cake. All right? But before that, you're going to have invasions, okay? You're going to have EMP attacks, right? Different drone attacks and all those things, okay? It says, alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come. And we know that scriptures say that the Most High is going to make a speedy riddance of all them that dwell in the land. How is he going to do that, man? Missiles, right? This technology they got now, man, he going to use them missiles to turn this shit into a desert. Okay, let's show you that, you know, the book of Joel, right? America, man, that's what's coming to America is a desert, okay? This is Joel 2. which, hey, this pretty much gives you a metaphor going into these missiles, all right, that are soon to be shot off. All right, Joel 2. Let's see where we're going to start. Joel 2 and 3, it says, a fire devoured before them, and behind them a flame burneth. So when you shoot off a missile, you got, the dealing with the propulsion system and shit like that. You got the fire behind the missile, right? So that's going to pretty much give you a metaphor going into those missiles, man. It says, a fire devoured before them, and behind them a flame burneth. The land is as the garden of Eden before them, and behind them a desolate wilderness. Yea, and nothing shall escape them. You see? So when you do, a panoramic view, you got trees and shit, vegetation and life, right? Yeah, but after those missiles hit, America will be a desert, man. This place is going to be a complete desert. That's your lake of fire. It's going to be America, Babylon the Great. All right? Because after this place burned and the smoke cleared, no one's going to live here anymore. You see? It's just going to be a complete desert for miles and miles and miles on end, man. All right? It says, a fire devoured before them, and behind them a flame burning. The land is as the garden of Eden before them, and behind them a desolate wilderness, yea, and nothing shall escape them. Okay? It says the appearance of them is as the appearance of horses, and as horsemen so shall they run. All right? Like the noise of chariots on the tops of mountains shall they leap. Okay, when you hear chariots, man, it's oftentimes sound like thunder. Like a sonic boom. All right. Well, ultimately, when them missiles shot off, whatever propulsion system, hey, that's the sound it's gonna make, man. It's gonna have that, that sonic boom like sound or whatever. It says, like the noise of chariots on the tops of mountains shall they leap, like the noise of a flame of fire that devoured the stubble. As a strong people set in battle array. Yeah, because the missiles are going to be in array. You look at the missile systems, they're always, it's like I don't know what it's called, but, they shot off, from them damn silos. Yeah, that's what it is. Them different missile silos, man. All right. It says, before their face, the people shall be much pain. All faces shall gather blackness. Okay? Because if you're over here in America, all right, when those missiles are shot off, you're not going to make it, man. Anybody over here is going to be destroyed. All right? And that's why we're trying to get on them chariots so that we can escape this destruction. You see? All right? And yeah, like I said, as you read the whole thing, it gives you the pretty much the metaphor going into them that coming destruction, man, in these missiles. All right? But that's what I wanted to grab from there. Showing you that this destruction by way of fire is going to be brought about by missiles, by World War III. Okay? All right? All right. Got a couple more random, various topics. But let's grab this. Let's grab this. Revelation 12 and 12. All right. All right, this is Revelations 12 and 12. It says, therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. So the heavens, going into the third heavens, the spiritual realm, where the Most High, Yahweh and the Elohim reside, are rejoicing because the coming end of America, Babylon the Great. You see? And it says, and them that dwell in them. Who dwells in the heavens, man? The elect. All right? The kingdom of heaven, before it manifests physically, all right, it's the knowledge of this truth. So we're dwelling in the heavens. It says, rejoice ye heavens and ye that dwell in them. It says, woe, meaning sorrows, destruction, to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil is come down to you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. Okay? Like we showed you in Job 14, hey, their days are determined, man. Esau, Amalek, primarily realized he's out of time. When they consult with these demonic spirits and shit, opening up the CERN portal and shit like that, hey man, they know that they're out of time. And that's why they had to hurry up and bring in Operation Warp Speed and shit like that to hasten their agenda. All right, but I don't believe they're gonna make it to 2030, man. You know, I don't believe they're gonna make it that far. You see, it says, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. Okay? So these devils realize that essentially they are out of time, man. They can't add on to their rulership. All right? If the prophecy's already been written, you ain't changing that. You see? But Esau, Amalek, you know, they want to change it, right? Open up portals, try to go back in time. You know, they make a lot of movies, a lot of time travel movies, man. Like, these devils really wish they could go back in time and, you know, increase their rulership. But hey, man, that's folly, man. That shit's madness. You see? Okay, so we know these devils are coming down with this great wrath. All right. Okay. Let's see what else I wanted to see what else I wanted to grab from that. Calm. All right. All right, give me one moment. Go here real quick. Let's grab this. Oh, matter of fact, now let's grab this. I believe it's in Sirach. All right, let's grab this. Because we seeing the fall of our enemies, man. You see? This is Sirach 25:7. It says, there be 9 things which I have judged in my heart to be happy. In the 10th will I utter with my tongue. A man that hath joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy, man. So, hey, man, we're in that generation to where we're seeing the fall of the so-called white man, all right, of these Edomites, all right? We're seeing the fall of America, okay, Babylon the Great, man, and that brings great joy to our spirit because now that we know that we're about to rule, right, we know that we're up next, man, all right, and we know that our rule essentially is one that will never end. You see that? You see, so we're witnessing the fall of our enemies, man, so it's bringing us great joy. Let's grab that in Daniel. All right, let's grab that in Daniel. All right. You know, because I mentioned that statue, which goes into the different rulerships that have taken place on the planet Earth. All right, over the period of time, and that ultimately we're in that final rulership, man, the final wicked rulership, and then the you know, the Lord Yahweh reign is gonna be set up forever. Okay. Let's grab that. Give me one moment. All right. Give me 1 second. All right. It's the one I'm looking for in Daniel, man. It's I don't know why I'm blanking on it right now. This is Daniel chapter 7 and 18. Let's see if I want to start up. Now we'll jump to the point. It says Daniel 7 and 18. It says, but the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever, man. So we know that we've been waiting for the time of the Gentiles to be fulfilled so that we can have our everlasting rule, okay? And then ultimately, the Most High is going to bring about the end of America by means of World War III, okay? By means of famine and all those various things, man. All right? But that's what I want from there. Let me grab this point too, Salakia. I should have started up. Daniel 7 and 14. It says, we're going to start at 13. Salakia. It says, I saw in the night visions, and behold, one like the Son of Man came with the clouds of heaven. So this is Yahweh Shah was coming to Yahweh, all right, in them chariots, man. It says, and came to the Ancient of Days, and they brought him near before him. Verse 14, it says, and there was given him dominion and glory and the kingdom, that all people, nations, and languages should serve him. So they say at the name of Yahweh Shah, every knee is going to bow, man. All right. It says they all in languages should serve him. His dominion is an everlasting dominion which shall not pass away, and his kingdom that which shall not be destroyed. You see? So we know America's going to be destroyed. We know all the ancient Rome was destroyed. The ancient Greeks, the Babylonians, the Assyrians, all of them was destroyed, man. But the kingdom of the Most High is never going to be destroyed. You see? And we know that it has not been set up yet. Okay? Because, hey, essentially certain prophecies ain't been fulfilled yet. All right? It says in his kingdom, that which shall not be destroyed, man. All right? Let me grab this and I'm going to close out in a minute. All right? All right. Oh, let's grab this, though. This is Luke. This is the book of Luke, chapter 21, and verse 24. All right. It says, and they shall fall by the edge of the sword. Going into, y'all know y'all Israelites? You know you're Israelite? Y'all got to repent or be destroyed. All right. Luke 21 and 24, it says, and they shall fall by the edge of the sword and shall be led away captive in all nations, going into the nation of Israel. It says, in Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles until the time of the Gentiles be fulfilled, man. Okay? So Jerusalem's it's a people before it's a place. All right? But ultimately, the land of Israel is being trodden by them heathen. Okay? Amalek and Ishmael. All right? But also our people. Okay? Our people are destroyed, man. Because they lack knowledge. Okay? Because they despise the truth. They despise counsel. So ultimately, all the Most High is going to do, man, is he's just going to destroy them. He's going to start taking our people to the spirit world, man. Okay? He about to start requiring the spirits of you Jakes. Yeah. All right? Matter of fact, I'm going to grab that and then I'm going to end it. Because our people are about to be destroyed, man. All right? This is 1 Peter 4. Give me one moment. All right, it might not be first. Give me one moment here. Oh, calm, man. 1 Peter 4 and 17, it says, for the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of the Most High. So you Israelites, all right, all you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. The Most High is going to use Esau, his sword, their military might, all right, to start mowing our people down. You see, that's why they got a blackout over there in France. They don't want you to know what's going on. You don't know what's going on in Haiti, these third world African countries. You don't know what the hell is going on over there, man. All right, but those people are walling the hell out. Okay, and you Israelites, all right, are the first up on the Most High's list. It says 1 Peter 4 and 17, and it's raining, man, so I am about to close out in a minute. But it says, for the time has come that judgment must begin at the house of the Most High. And if it first begin at us, what shall be the end of them that obey not the gospel of the Most High, man? You see? So as Esau setting up his beast system, that's going to come with bloodshed, right? This devil knew that him setting his beast system up, all right, in order for him to do that, he was going to have all these people, all right, kill each other, right? Breaking other people's houses for food, right? Like, it look gloomy out, man. Like, it's going to be very gloomy, dark times, man. You know? And these are going to be them times, all right, where the Most High is just going to allow all anarchy to break through. Okay? All right? And hey, that's pretty much the point, man. And these Israelites, man, you Jakes out there that ain't doing the work, all right? If you know you're an Israelite, man, and you a man, of the nation of Israel, and you've been getting built up and you're not doing the work, man, the Most High is going, hey, he's just going to kick you out, man, and destroy you. All of our people, these niggas that walk by, all right, you N-dubs, all right, the nigga woman, all right, that don't take heed, the Most High is just going to kill you, man. All right, he's going to require your spirit, okay? And the message ain't a message of peace. You know, it's peace to the elect. But for all those of you who are not, all right, doing the will of the Heavenly Father and making yourself a sacrifice and doing what you're supposed to do, the Most High just going to get your ass out the way, man. All right? Sick and tired of our people, man, just ultimately despising, all right, the words of the Most High. And so what he going to do because of that, he's just going to start requiring your spirit, man. And so like it tells you in Psalms 91, 1,000 going to fall at your right, 10,000 at your left, but no evil's going to come now unto us, man. So these niggas, the Edomites, these nations, hey, a lot of people are just going to start dropping, man. Don't even bug out when it happens, man. Because we already knew it was going to come, man. But with that, I'm going to close out, give all praise to Yahweh. Bashim Yahushua, Bashim Rakakadash. Dead to America, Wa Baba Ball. Shalom. All right.